want to help you.
I imagine that probably jump scared the heck out of someone who wasn't expecting it.
Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Okay, so it looks like I need another blue tablet. Ion cube and kyanite. Well, I do already happen to have all of that stuff. It's back at Leviathan, though. Gosh darn it. Alright. So maybe I should have kept some of it in Pepper. I mean, Froppy. I'm gonna keep doing that. I don't mean to, but I'm gonna keep doing that.
Integrating new PDA data.
According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kharaa bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The species was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via an on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine have been unsuccessful. So it looks like we're finally getting all of the bits and pieces of the lore that we didn't have before. That the precursors were trying to extract this enzyme 42 from a Leviathan that we have actually seen a couple of times through that telecommunication stuff that it seems to be capable of for some reason. And it seems like they failed and they all got wiped out, and that's why everything is still sick. Man, could you imagine if I had done this Let's Play like 4 years ago? That would have hit a little too close to home, huh? Not necessarily that the vaccine wasn't made, it was because it was. It's just people were too stupid to use it. We're not going to talk about that right now, though, because I have a feeling that will incite some opinions from people that I don't want opinions from. Whoa! This is not a portal room. This is something else entirely.
Integrating new PDA data.
You guys can pause to read that stuff. I'll open it every time I get a blueprint, but you guys are welcome to read it on your own time. I am like passively reading all of this stuff, and I'm reading a lot of it off camera just to see what it is. But I'm not reading a lot of it on camera, mostly because I don't want to just sit there and read text on a screen, because that's what I do when I'm recording scripts. I am doing, like, this part is gameplay part. I am definitely eager to run back to base. I'm gonna grab some water whenever we get back to base, like to bring the water with me down here. Because I have food, but I have no water, and that's not good. So we have the blue tablet now, so we're just going to go onto the primary door, because obviously we're going to come back to these doors afterwards. And don't worry, I'll still be scanning everything. We're right here, so I'm more focused on this part.
Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
God, that's so cool. That's just one of my favorite moments in the entire game. Is just
unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
just seeing her for the first time and how freaking cool she looks. Oh, that's so cool.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. And others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take. With the passage you've opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells.
Acquired.
This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
Oh, I just barely made that. All right. So, we have our next objective. I missed. I was going to be all dramatic and say that as we jumped out of the water. We have our next objective. We need to get the hatching enzymes so we can hatch those eggs. And what? Whoa. And I'm pretty sure you guys can put 2 and 2 together and see, yeah, that's where those 4 portals around the main room out there would lead. They lead to areas where you know, those items can be found. I've got them pinned up there in the top right so you can see what they are, but of course, most of them, 4 of them specifically, are just on the other side of these portals. So we're gonna go hop out and we're gonna go get those. Alright, so one of them, of course, is from the giant mushroom trees. That's simple enough to find. Of course, we've got one from the bulbs of the bulb zone. You just start coming for me as soon as I open that? Like, nervously, like, can I scan it? Ah! Well, I can't come back this far, I guess. Am I safe here? I was safe there. Juvenile? The heck you mean juvenile? That is... Huh. So that's not a biggin. Okay, you know what? We're gonna come back for that one. So there's the eye stalk from that portal. And I'm not entirely sure where we are. Alright, there's the ghost weed, and back in we go. Now the last item that we need, this thing right here, the sea crown seed, is actually literally just right here in the aquarium itself. It is notoriously one of the most elusive items in the game, but yeah, you can find it here, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Now with that little fetch quest out of the way, we can go ahead and craft ourselves the hatching enzymes. And now with the hatching enzymes complete, they're so cute.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
And now that our disease is cured, all that remains is to turn off the gun and get out of here. It is good to be home after what feels like such a long adventure. I know for you guys it was only a couple of minutes, but for me that's been almost 2 hours of work getting everything here. Now, we are basically done with the game at this point. There's only a couple of other things that we have to do before we can, well, leave the planet. We've already disabled the gun, we've cured ourselves. The only thing left for us to do is build the rocket. However, I plan to do a heck of a lot more before we leave the planet. First of all, like I said, we're getting to 100%, and that means we're going to be scanning every single item, every single creature, everything like that. And while we've got an absolute load of things in our PDA now, we don't have all of them, so we are still going to be scanning a few things. And there was a couple of other goals that I personally set for myself that I want to achieve, so we'll be achieving those as well. I'm going to be leaving that for next session. I was going to say next episode, but, well, this is actually the last episode. And as you can tell by the timestamp down below, we're not quite done yet, because we've still got a little bit more work to do before we can leave. But that's going to be for next session for me, so thank you guys for watching up to this point, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to go start getting all of the other scannables that we don't have yet. So, let me pull up my 100% checklist. I guess I should just be doing stuff first and foremost. We're going to go and scan some stuff, I think. And that is what we're going to do for today's video. Now, there was someone down here that... There he is. Are you friendly towards me now? You're friendly towards me now, aren't you? Yeah, you are! Oh. Not friendly enough to let me scan you, I guess. Man. Yeah, he just vanishes the second I start getting closer. And I don't want to go that way, because someone that is not friendly is in that direction. I mean, he's friendly to me, but not to the average player, you know? Stanley? How do I scan the warper if he will not stay still? Because I can't kill them, can you? Is it possible to scan the warper? Now I have to look that up. It is entirely possible. I'm just getting unlucky with the warps, I guess. But that's not really what I'm here for right now anyways. Will you let me scan you, please? Please? Please let me scan you. Please? 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 No! Dang it! So, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna make some ion batteries for all of my stuff. And then we shall try again. I don't know. I'm gonna try, but like... I don't think it's just a matter of being persistent and sitting here. Or, okay, maybe it was. Maybe that's all it was. Maybe I just needed to sit there and do it. Alright, cool. Oh, you... Get off of my prawn suit, you stupid. Homie, are you dead? Oh, nope, definitely not dead. Don't run from me. It is actively running from me. Why is it actively running from me? Well, let's do this. Come on. Come on. Wow, he slapped me. I'm trying to get him to, like, swim perpendicular to me so I can get a good scan on him. This is annoying, not because I'm struggling to, like, not because he's strong or anything like that, purely because he's not letting me scan. He's just swimming away from me. What kind of Leviathan is this? He's just running away!
Why are you running? Why are you running?
See, this is what I mean when I say the sea dragon is like the least scary Leviathan. Because he's just not interested in me at all. Like, he just starts running as soon as I start scanning him. He's not even attacking me or anything. The only time he did damage to me was when he just accidentally backswiped me. You get down and then you start scanning. Oh, you can keep You don't have to scan them all at once. So, if I just get closer... Homie. Homie! Come here! And there we go. Sea Dragon Leviathan. Did absolutely nothing the entire time I was trying to scan him. He... I take that back. He slapped me a little bit. Just, like, as he was, like, swinging. Okay, so let's go through this wreck and see if it has the one remaining thing that I need. There are also a couple of PDA that I don't have. Alright. Also, there's still a life pod I haven't been to. I still haven't been to Life Pod 7, and I genuinely haven't the slightest idea where it's at. Alright, I can turn that off now because this is all I needed it for. Because, yeah, I did not have this. Bloodroot. And is that the last? Yep, that is the last exploitable flora. Dude, we are absolutely going through this stuff. Oh, wait. I think I can actually scan these as well. Yeah. Ancient floater. Cool. Very cool. Okay. What the f... What is that? Is that one of the Sea Emperors? Oh my gosh! He grew up! That's so cool! Oh my gosh, I didn't know you could find them. I've never found one of them before. Look at that, it's all grown up. These things grow fast. That's so cool. Can I scan it? No, it doesn't look like I can. Hey, buddy. Hey. That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so cool. Okay, I gotta get back to my prawn suit before I forget that I need oxygen again. That's so cool. Okay, so... Is it in here, maybe? Is there another room? Is this a whole other room? I saw something I could scan. Chic plant pot. Interesting. Oh! Yeah, it is! Let's go!
New blueprint acquired.
There was no reason to have that kind of reaction for an item that's that useless, but, And I think I'm also missing the quilted double bed recipe. I now have all advanced theories, all blueprints equipment, all blueprints habitat installations, power vehicles, data downloads, artifacts, scan data. So I'm missing some terminal data from 3 sanctuaries that I have not been to. And thankfully it looks like they're all just purple tablets, but I don't think I have any more purple tablets. God, that was awful. But we get a bunch more ion cubes, and we get Alien Sanctuary Alpha.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's interesting. You guys can pause to read that if you want. But we're gonna go. We're gonna go north from here, and go to the northern blood kelp area. After this, the rest of them are in the dunes. Alright, there's beta. Unless we get unlucky, we should just be able to dip into the dunes and just find the crater and be in and out. And that is why I am absolutely terrified right now. So terrified even that I am bringing my prawn suit down here with me. Alright. There we go. Here's the sanctuary. There's a sand shark in here, which is interesting. What did we just get? Or did we grab it? Yeah, we just grabbed... No, we didn't grab it yet. Alien biological history, so I can check that off of the data bank. Let's see if we can get that PDA as quick as we can. Jesus, stop. Oh, I'm so on edge right now. This is the last PDA we need in the entire game, and then we'll be done. Yep, there it is. Look at that. Profitability projections. We got it. Let's get back to Froppy and get the heck out of here. Okay, so now that we have all of that done, the only thing left for us to do is get in here and get all of the aquariums built and get all of the eggs hatched. That just kind of involves a lot of grinding and going back and forth and getting plants and eggs and materials and all of that stuff. So I won't bore you with that. I'm just going to cut until I've got all of that done, and maybe I'll upload the grinding on my second channel. I don't know. But I will see you guys in just a second so I can show you guys all of the aquariums that we built. So first of all, right here, we've got the safe shallows. It's got the gasopod, we've got the stalker, the rabbit ray, and the crash fish. And then I just threw in a bunch of other safe shallows fish in there as well. And then just a bunch of plants you can find in the safe shallows. Next up, we've got the grassy plateaus. I really wish you could get the red grass as a plant, but unfortunately you can't. So you've got the sand shark in there. And let's see, is the spadefish still in these mushrooms? Yeah, I think the spadefish is kind of stuck between these mushrooms, but he's in there as well. I threw in 2 Reginalds. I forget they reproduce sometimes, but that's okay. Next up, we have got the bulb zone. I've got the bone shark in the bulb zone, and I've got the ampiel, and then also the mesmer, which has such a cool design. I never really take the time to look at it because, normally when you look at it, you get sucked in and bitten. And then I also threw in some bladderfish in there as well, just to fill it out a little bit more. We've got the jelly shroom caves, and the only thing that is in here is the crab snake. I couldn't really do much better than that. I got a bunch of the jelly shrooms, and I got some furled papyrus in there. And that's about it. And then we got, like, Oculus and II, which you can find down there. Next up, we can come through here. This also connects to this room. And we've got the... Well, this was going to be the Grand Reef. I think that's what it's called, but you can't get the bulb thingies. So I did membrane trees and then blood oil. But we've got the crab squid, and we've got... I want to say that's the jelly ray. It's either the jelly ray or the ghost ray. I can never remember which is which. But we got these 2 in here. I was going to put more fish in here, and I just completely forgot. And then last, we've got this, which was supposed to be based on the lava zone, but you can't really do much with that. So we've got the lava lizard in here, and then we've got a red eye and a magma ring. And that is all. Well, almost all. If we come in here through the bedroom, we can actually find one more containing our cuttlefish. This one, well, this one had to have his own special aquarium here in the bedroom. I'm actually not going to be taking him outside. He's going to be staying in here for the time being. Just because I want this one on display for the time being, but that is all of the eggs hatched. That is all of the crafting recipes in the blueprints. We've got every single blueprint of the game, every crafting recipe, you know, we've got every single databank, every single PDA. We have everything we could possibly have. The only other thing left for us to do is build ourselves a rocket and get out of here. Well, it's almost everything. There is still one last thing that we have not done yet in the game, and, well, to be completely honest, the reason as to why is this has been a completely deathless run so far. Like, I have not died a single time so far. And, well, these are the last two things that we need to get in our PDA. So, let's do this. Man, it is so dark here. The music cut out too. Oh, I'm so nervous.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
That's terrifying. Hello. Oh god! Alright, let's go. We got it. We're going. Can we make this a truly deathless run? I'm not turning around. Time to go home. Alright, so now that all of that is done, the only thing left for us to do now is get the rocket built and get out of here. Honestly, I'm feeling really nostalgic. I'm feeling a little bit sad because I've had so much fun recording this and playing through the game again, and like, I really didn't think I was going to enjoy doing a 100% run as much as I did, but it's been so much fun, and honestly, I'm so excited to move on to my next project. But let's go ahead and get this rocket built, shall we?
Neptune 1 rocket online.
All right, out of here. Let's go see what she can do.
Auxiliary power unit online. Communications systems array active. Pressurizing hydraulics. Primary computer systems active. Life support systems online.
All of our systems are
All
online.
systems are go for liftoff.
Yeah. Only one other thing left to do. All right. And there we go.
Time capsule ready.
That's the end of our journey. It's time to go among the stars. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Ready to launch on your command, Captain. Launch in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time capsule jettisoned. Caution, approaching orbital debris field. Orbital debris field clear. Performing gravity turn maneuver. Confirm destination coordinates. Nearest interstellar phase gate. Engaging ion boosters in 3, 2, 1.
What is a wave without the ocean? A beginning without an end. They are different, but they go together. Now you go among the stars, and I fall among the sand. We are different, but we go together.
Welcome home to Alterra. Permission to land will be granted once you have settled your outstanding balance of 1 trillion credits.